Hey guys, the Gamer Plays Games here. Today we're going to be continuing Totally Accurate Battle Simulator in episode 2 here, and we'll be going through the campaign. So we've got the introduction that we're still going through, I believe. We completed a bunch of levels last time and we're up to the basic formation. So we're going to try this one out. Looks like we are versing some guys with some pikes and some shields. So last time I think we just went with some squires, which worked out pretty well, and we did check out all the units: the bard, squire, archer, healer, knight, catapult, and the king. So we'll try out the king and we'll see how he goes. I think we also figured out that it was kind of better to go out focus on one side is kind of the idea that you want to go for. So I'll just put down a healer, because why not, and then a bunch of little units to help him out, and we'll see how he goes. He'll head in and we'll see if he can take out these guys pretty well. I'm guessing the guys with the shields are going to be a little bit of an issue. But as long as these squires can manage to take them down, it's the people with the pikes in the back that really need to be taken down, and he's doing a decent job. I think these guys are going to flank around and unfortunately take out the healer, but he's done his job for now. As long as this guy can manage... The healer's managing to just take all these shield hits, and he's finally down. I'm pretty sure there's more people with pikes somewhere. There couldn't have only been two. Oh, it looks like he's stuck. Okay, it couldn't have just been the one guy stuck. Okay, here he goes. As long as his sword doesn't get stuck on there, we should be fine. This one guy isn't going to take him out. And victory for that one. Lovely. On to the next. Same kind of formation situation, dudes with shields and some spear type things. We'll just pull off the same kind of idea. So we'll go king, we'll put a healer at the back, and then we'll just put down a bunch of squires to protect him. And we'll see how that goes. I feel like having the squires up front might be a little bit better of an idea, because they can kind of take a bit of that brunt damage. Oh, the king annihilates these guys. This looks like a far better strategy compared to those other shield guys. They managed to take a lot of hits. Hopefully he can take out this one guy, and the healer went down. Hopefully he can survive this out and take these guys out. Big swoops. Come on, there's 2 left here. 3 left, sorry. And we defeat. I think we might try that again, but we'll do the same setup though. And I might... Honestly, we'll just see if they can survive if I put them up here. So we'll start off with the healer, we will. One healer, then the king, and then a bunch of squires. I don't know if I should have put them in front or behind. I'll put them behind for now, actually. Put them up here. There we go. And we'll see how this works. Because hopefully it should bring those groups closer in together, so that I'm not just fighting one group at a time. I don't think it's going to work out the way that I wanted it to. Oh, it might work out well, as long as we can take these guys out. Come on, squires. Yep, that worked out well. A couple squires alive, and the healer's still alive, which is a big plus for us. And I think we're going to win this one. We've got one down on the ground, and the king's been healed up. So we've won that one as well. On to a new type of level. What do we got here? Just shield guys and some ballistas, they look like. I'm pretty sure those are ballistas. We'll just try out... I'm unsure. We'll try out some archers. We haven't tried those guys out yet. We'll put them everywhere. We'll put some up here. We'll put some across here. Is there a place over this side? We'll put some up here. A couple more. And then a couple squires in the middle. If they don't all walk off, we should be fine. As long as I got that high ground. And the ballistas are absolutely ritzing them. Oh my god, they all died from fall damage. That was a bad play. This worked out terribly. I think it's just going to be the one... I think he's going to kill himself from fall damage. No, he survived. But he's going to get taken out with the ballista, of course. Okay, so archers aren't the way to go. We'll just lay down 30 squires and see how they do. I'm sure they'll be able to rush these guys. It's just those ballistas in the back are quite powerful, so they can manage to take out any units in one shot, even if they're big ones. So it seems like the idea is having more units, so they can only take out 2 at a time. As long as we can take these ballistas out, at least one of them, get one down, so I think we should be able to nail this last one. And a victory. Okay, On to the next one. A bunch of spearmen and some minotaurs, it looks like. We'll just go the same set. We can afford something a little bit more powerful. We haven't tried out the knights yet, so we'll just try out a bunch of knights and we'll see how they go. And one squire in the back. They do a big rush attack. Doesn't look like they take them out in one shot, which is good. But these minotaurs are pretty deadly. Ooh. And it looks like defeat. Well, we're going to have to think up a different strategy here. Probably something a little bit more distracting or keeping these guys away. Getting a separation on them would be a good idea. I could always just put these guys all the way up on the top of this pedestal here. Force them to come up this way. We'll see how they go. They're rushing down the stairs. Now they're all fighting in the stairs. I think this might be a little bit better since it's close quarters. These guys don't really have a place to run. They took out one. That's good as long as we can take out these. Defeat. Jesus. Okay. Completely new strategy, I guess. We're going to have to think up. We will go with maybe catapult or two. Catapults always seem to work well. We'll put those in the back. Get some distraction up front. Put like a bard there. And another one there, and then maybe just a little bit of defense up here with two knights. I've only got enough for one. How much is it for two? I think I might just put out two knights here. See how this goes, because those guys definitely do a big rush, and those catapults did miss, which is very unfortunate. If these catapult shots now don't hit, they did take out one, and it's not going to be successful. I don't think the catapults, yeah, not a bad setup, but needs a little bit of tweaking. So I'd say maybe one knight, and then just a bunch of squires here might do the trick. There we go. We'll try that. We'll try that out, and we'll see how it goes. 'Cause I don't know where that catapult shot was going. Okay, continuing on. Hit him in the head with that one. The squires aren't doing too bad of a job, but I don't think they're going to be able to push through these minotaurs here. And it's just missing all the shots that I wish it was hitting. He's got one knight left, and I don't think he's going to be capable. It's all up to this catapult here. It needs to take at least so close. Because I don't think he's going to be able to, defend against him. Very close setup there. We might try a king with two healers here, put some squires around him, and then we'll put a bard up front to take some of that brute force. Also, I think another good idea would be to switch this out for a knight and put a knight up here. I think that might be a good setup, because I know they'll do that rush attack and get close. I need that knight to come in and support the king. Yeah, as long as he's kind of distracted on that, we should be fine. I think that's one of them out. Lovely, as long as these healers can manage to stay alive and they don't get taken out by this minotaur. And the knight's doing a good job, and he's dead. Here we go, as long as he did take him out. Successful, good job. So we're onto a new kind of age, it looks like. We've got some frost archers, and then some guys with some axes and some shields. So that's going to be a little bit tricky, I think. We'll see what we're dealing with here. Oh, we're up to ancient as the selected age. I think we could go a bunch of shield bearers, but I don't think that they're really going to work well. What do we got here? Sarisasar. Cannot say that. We'll just put down 30 of them and we'll just see how they go, honestly. Oh, so instead of the... So it looks like the next age up is ancient. We'll just try with these bunch of guys and see how we go. So it looks like the next age up was actually ancient age, which these guys are in, which is interesting. I didn't think there was a difference between ancient and medieval, but there must have been a difference. I think these guys shouldn't do too bad. I think we're left with just a bunch of archers, and yes, they definitely are frost archers. They're freezing them, making them take their time, but we did manage to win that one. On to the next. Just a... Ooh, what do we got there? A guy with a big axe and a wolf pelt of some sort on his head, and then just a bunch of support units with their axes and shields. So what do we got here? A hoplite. We'll upgrade to the next unit and we'll see how they work out. 26 of them, I think we should be able to punch through with this. Okay. Whoa, what have we got there? Some sort of icy Stonehenge attack. Looks like our units got absolutely decimated, so we cannot use that strategy. We'll try the next. We've got snake archers. I haven't seen these ones. Put the archers at the back, we will. And we'll just try out a bunch of them and see how they go. So they shoot a bunch of snakes. Oh, it looks like they get a bit distracted on the snakes, which can work out quite well. That did take out quite a few of them. As long as this guy doesn't get too close, which he unfortunately did, I don't think this is going to be a victory for this one. I think it might be a half decent idea to try out these guys again, but maybe a couple different units in there. I'll put them back a little bit more as well, so they're a little bit more out of the firing line, so we'll see how this goes. Redo that. I'll start them from here, put them all the way across. As long as they've got that distance, they may be able to manage to take these guys out. As long as they get distracted enough. Yeah, see, this was a good distraction this time. Not too many of them have pushed forward, so we might be able to get off another shot before they actually come and try and attack us. It would be a good idea. They've managed to distract well enough. Come on, snakes, get them! And the icy Stonehenge guy is coming in to kill. Maybe some sort of guy to distract these guys up the front might be a good idea. So I might try it again, but I'll take away 2 of these guys, maybe 3. Gives us 1200 gold, which is plenty enough. We do have a ballista. Well then, I might just set it up in the middle and see if I can just take out that big guy, because I know ballistas do heavy damage. So as long as they can take out that big main guy, and they took out the wrong guy, well, I don't think he's going to survive much longer because of that. If he gets that off, no. If he just got that off, oh, is he dead? No. I really think if the ballista managed to get off that shot, he would have been able to take that guy out. So I think maybe a similar strategy of having the ballista there to try and take him out, but also maybe another unit or 2. I probably did have enough. 300, I do have enough. Put the ballista at the back, and we've got enough for 3 shield bearers. So we'll put these as kind of cannon fodder. They'll distract these guys, take some of the damage up front, keep these guys at bay. Oh, he did, he got nailed. Took him out in 1 shot. Wicked, I think we might actually have a chance here. As long as these archers can get off their snake shots, we should be able to keep him distracted long enough. No, he's breaking through. Not many left. We might be able to pull this off. It's going to be a close one though. I don't know how these snake archers are going to perform. How many we got left? 2 or 3? And we did manage to win with that. That's an interesting strategy that managed to work there. Same thing, but 3 of those guys. Honestly, I'm just going to chuck down a bunch of ballistas. I've got enough for that. We'll just try it out, honestly. We'll see if 7 ballistas manages to take these guys out. I think they're going to be a bit slow. And they took out none of the guys that I needed them to. So this is going to be a loss for this one. And the frost archers are slowing us down too. Very slow on the firing. And they're just going to get taken out. Okay. So that strategy doesn't seem too bad. I think we will go with 3 or 4. Yeah, 4 ballistas at the back. Actually, we might try out some minotaurs. So I was right in guessing what they were called. And then just a couple of shield bearers at the back we'll put just back here. So eventually they'll make their way through and then it'll be kind of that distraction. We'll see how these guys go. Breaking them up. Took out 2 of the guys with pelts on their heads and the big axes, so that's a big plus for us. These minotaurs are dealing the damage. And it seems like that kind of icy Stonehenge wall that they put up manages to block the ballista shots, which could be a little bit detrimental. But he's taken out. So we've got a shield guy that only needs to defend against these 2 guys. As long as we can get the ballista coming in. We've got 3 of them. We just need it to take out 1 more guy. Here we go. This is the win right here if these guys manage to pull off this shot. And they did. Wicked. On to the next. Big guys and some big boats. One thing that we haven't tried out is this one called Zeus. So I guess we'll just throw down 3 of them and we'll see how they go. Okay, that's a very good attack. Chain lightning along these guys. so they don't stand much of a chance at all. And I think that was an easy win right there. There's a guy wedged in between the boat down there. And one more to go. That was a nice and easy win, that one. I should have maybe utilised those units a bit earlier on. Oh, there we go, guys. Thank you. An introduction to the game. Thank you for playing our introduction campaign. We will be updating the game with more levels and campaigns as soon as we add more factions to the game. In the meantime, please feel free to check out the adventure campaign, the challenge campaign, or the sandbox. More info about what is to come can be found over at our website, landfall.se, from Landfall. Wicked! So we've completed all of the introductory campaign, and then we're on to the adventure campaign. So, what's going to be the first level? Tree Tribe. It looks like we've just got a bunch of guys in trees that we're going to have to take out. Bone Mages, Stoners, Chieftains, some Shield Bearers, Spear Throwers, Clubbers, the whole shebang. All set up in the trees, all across. Well, I think we'll wrap this one up for episode 2, and I guess I'll see you guys in episode 3. If you enjoyed watching, I'd appreciate a like and a subscription if that's what you'd like and you'd like to see more of this content. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. So make sure to have a good night and have a good day, and yeah, bye.